Whether you are just starting out, looking for something new, or just seeing what's out there, the Gamasutra job board is the place where game developers move ahead in their careers. Gamasutra's job board is the most diverse, most active, and most established board of its kind in the video game industry, serving companies of all sizes, from indie to AAA. Here are just some of the many positions being advertised right now. If you are a recruiter looking for talent, you can also post jobs here. Location: San Francisco, California. Ubiquity6 is looking for a developer with experience rapidly building games and other complex experiences in Unity, Unreal or JavaScript to join its studio in San Francisco. This role tasks a developer with determining engine feature needs, documenting and recording gameplay footage and feature specifications, and working with other members of the team to rapidly prototype and refine augmented reality features and prototypes. 3D experience is strongly preferred. Location: New York. New York. The lead artist will have a balance of artistic talent, technical knowledge, and leadership skills. This role is critical to the success of the division by leading key projects for the studio. Responsibilities include directing and participating in the production of all visual material, both environments and characters, being accountable for the visual quality delivered, while staying within technical limits, managing the project artistic team, which will be a mix of internal, remote and outsourcing, and working in partnership with the producer, technical lead and creative lead to hit the project objectives. Location: Marina Del Rey, California. Skydance Interactive is looking for a gameplay engineer to join our studio. In this position, you will be responsible for maintaining and extending major game subsystems, creating and optimizing gameplay elements, and working with the design team to implement ideas while providing technical and creative feedback. At Skydance Interactive, we believe that a small, focused, and dedicated team of talented people can create exceptional games. Location: Austin, Texas. We are looking for awesome graphics engineers with strong technical art skills who are excited about empowering mainstream consumers with the ability to create 3D graphics and animation. You will be working with exceptionally talented engineers and artists from top companies and universities such as Google, NVIDIA, Blizzard, Stanford, MIT, and Yale. Not only will you have the unique opportunity to work on challenging technical problems, but also use your artistic instincts to develop visually stunning features for our tour users worldwide. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air star Alfonso Ribeiro is suing Epic Games for allegedly stealing a dance he popularized and recreating it in Fortnite. The actor played a character called Carlton Banks in The Fresh Prince back in the 90s, and during his time on the show, became well known for performing an iconic dance move that's since been dubbed the Carlton. As reported by the Huffington Post, Ribeiro claims Epic knowingly misappropriated his dance by replicating and selling it in Fortnite is the Fresh emote, with the name itself being an obvious reference to television show. It is widely recognized that Mr. Ribeiro's likeness and intellectual property have been misappropriated by Epic Games in the most popular video game currently in the world, Fortnite, wrote Ribeiro's attorney, David Hatch. Epic has earned record profits off of downloadable content in the game, including emotes like Fresh. Yet Epic has failed to compensate or even ask permission from Mr. Ribeiro for the use of his likeness and iconic intellectual property. Hatch says Ribeiro is now seeking a fair and reasonable share of the profits Epic has earned through selling the data smooth. The attorney is also representing another artist in a similar lawsuit against Epic, with rapper Tommy also suing the studio for using his signature MIDI rock data smooth without permission. Meanwhile, TMZ is reporting that Russell Honing, a K.A. backpack kid, has just filed a lawsuit against Epic for stealing his iconic data smooth, the Floss. As it stands, Rebaro, Tommy, and Honing are all attempting to claim the copyright for their respective dances. Indeed, it'll be interesting to see how the result of each suit affects Epic and other game devs using similar emotes. G2Pay is charging a recurring service fee for members who are inactive for over 180 days, justifying the charge because, as a supervised financial institution, we must meet many requirements related to the monitoring and servicing of each account. It's worth noting that this is separate from G2, which is known for being a digital marketplace, similar to eBay, to sell video game keys. G2 pays its payment service. First noticed by a user on Reddit, the SHNRANE detailing a service charge of $1.14 for nearly 180 days of inactivity on their account. According to the post, the recurring fee of $1 will be charged every month after the 180 days passed during which the user does not log in. Indeed, Dan Marshall posted a screenshot of the MAILT as well, leading to others speculating as to if the inactivity fee was real or not. Turns out that it is, and appears in G2Pay's terms and conditions under Section 2, Item 20. It costs money to upkeep accounts, and if someone does not use the account, it does not make sense to upkeep it, explains G2Pay in an official statement, which is pinned to the original Reddit post referenced above. We do not require these users to buy anything, just log in at least once every 6 months, just so that we know they are still with us. As a financial institution, we are also monitored, supervised, and audited and have to back up and explain all our accounts and the funds stored on these accounts. The post continues. Once an account may be considered abandoned, we'll take certain steps to make sure we are in line with all regulations, jurisdictions and laws. This has led many users to question the legality of the charge, citing gift card laws. Considering how gift cards are repositories for a cash balance and can be comparable to a user's wallet in G2Pay, account balances are not the same as gift cards. You can use a gift card to recharge the balance on your G2 account, but you can also recharge it a myriad of other ways. Therefore, the two are not the same. The company responded. Chris Kerr, at KDRNBLINEY, is Gamasutra's resident United Kingdom news reporter, and Cake Maker Extraordinaire. December is here, which means it's time to wax lyrical about some of the best video games I have chomped on over the past 12 months. As has now become tradition, it's unfortunately also time for me to make the soul-crushing realization that I have still got an Everest-sized back catalog to conquer over Christmas. I have not forgotten about Ubiquity6 effect, my sweet summer child. Out of those type lazy, did manage to make time for. There were some absolute belters. Bad North, FIFA 19, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Mini Metro, and North all welcomed me for different reasons, but in the end, did not do quite enough to make the cut. Nope. We are here to talk about the absolute greats. That is the cream de la cream. I know that I have written enough of an intro to appease the formatting gods. It's time we moved on to the main event. Here are the 5 best titles of 2018. According to yours truly, expectation can weigh you down. And deep fear to say the expectations swirling around Marvel's Spider-Man were absolutely massive. Years of impressive gameplay demos and trailers had made fans ravenous. But they also left developer Insomniac with the seemingly impossible task of delivering the goods, particularly on the title front. Turns out, we need not have worried. Insomniac did not just meet expectations, they absolutely obliterated them. And Spider-Man is now the benchmark for superhero titles. It captured the spirit of the franchise in every way imaginable, blending a captivating narrative full of surprises with relatable characters, Morris well swinging